Good morning, world. Here I am with another amazing leader from our Women's Council. My name is Theresa Miller. I am the 2024 and 2025 District Vice President for Women's Council of California. I am also the broker and owner of the M&M Team Realty, and I specialize in probate, trust, and divorce sales. And I know that by now you're hearing my videos and seeing my videos, and you want to know, what is Women's Council? Women's Council is the most amazing professional organization, literally since sliced bread. We work with everyone, both men and women. We teach you how to be leaders. We help you network. We inspire you to just be great and awesome. And I am here with the beautiful, amazing Latoria. She is our 2025 incoming president of our Foothills West Network. And she's going to tell you, she's going to introduce herself. She's going to tell you the areas that she covered, her favorite things that she loves about her real estate practice. And then we're going to get into talking about her future as the incoming president. So Latoria, go ahead, take it away.
Thank you so much. So my name is Latoria Williams. I am a broker and co-founder of Anomaly Real Estate. Our office is located in Rancho Cucamonga. I also have a property management company, Bright Star Estates Property Management. And I love what I do. I love what I do. I've been in sales for almost 22 years now. I started
You
off as
started when you were two.
kinda, no. Prior to real estate, I had a 15-year career in pharmaceutical sales, and then I transitioned into real estate. And so I like to say I've always been selling. Now, instead of selling drugs, I sell houses.
Oh my God, I love that. What is your real estate specialty?
I would like to say I specialize in first-time home buyers. I
Okay.
love the educational portion. I always have explaining the process, guiding people through it. No question is a bad question. And, as first-time home buyers, there's a lot of questions. And
Yeah.
one of the common statements I get is, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for asking. And I'm like, no, I want you to ask. I want you
Yeah.
to make sure that you have an understanding." And so I enjoy the process of guiding people into their first home, and then working with them as a first-time seller or a first-time investor. So I just love the first.
Aw, that's awesome, because usually our first time buyers, they're afraid,
Mhm.
they're not sure, can I do it? Is it going to be okay? This is a large investment. I'm spending a lot of money. So it really does help for you to be that calming spirit to just help them through this emotional time. And I know that all of your clients love you. What areas do you cover?
Thank you for that. Thank you. Our office is in Rancho, so I'm definitely in the IE. However, I'm from Los Angeles area, grew up in Linwood. We moved a lot, and so a lot of my base friends, family, are still out that way, and I help them navigate moving oftentimes to the Inland Empire. So I say my business is where my clients are.
Outstanding.
So
Outstanding.
yeah.
Have car will travel.
Yes, exactly.
I often say that my license covers the entire state of California.
Yeah.
And now that we have this amazing network and community, guess what? We don't have to drive all up and down California.
Very
We
true.
can refer. So I don't have to drive to the IE. I can call you and say, friend, I have
Yes.
a client that's looking to be out there, and I know that they will be in great hands.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
Awesome. So with that being said, we're going to get into our first question. And our first question says, as the incoming president of your network, what's your vision for the network, and how do you plan to implement this vision?
That is a great question. My vision is really to help take our members to the next level. in all areas, really. And I know that sounds broad, but what attracted me to Women's Council was the idea that I could grow as a leader, I could grow in my business, I can grow in my daily practices and get structure and order and just be a better steward of my business. And so that's my vision for our members, that we put on functions that when they spend their time, they know they're going to take something away to level up in their business and in their life. And I think that's going to take just being on one accord with the board. And our board is amazing. So blessed. I'm so blessed. We have great synergy already, and we have the same vision to bring value. And as you shared, like this is a volunteer
Mhm.
position. Like we do it out of the love for our members and our community. Like really, that's it. And
Exactly.
so being in a position to where I can have a direct impact on helping others grow, like I don't. There's nothing greater than that. So.
Oh my goodness, goodness. Tell us, we were talking earlier before I started the video. Tell us about the event that you just did just a couple of days ago.
Yeah, thank you. So it's called Finding Projects for Profits, and it's the largest event that our network puts on, and this was the second one. And the idea was to teach first-time investors and or just newer investors how to get into the real estate space. As a realtor, we have access to all the inventory, but often we don't think of ourselves as investors. And
Exactly.
so we brought in some amazing speakers, Amy Majuri, Ozzy Buddy and Sonia Ramirez, who are experienced flippers, developers, private money lenders, and private money connectors and hard money lenders. And they
Okay.
talked about, just the basics of how to get started, what we need to know. And one of the key takeaways was partnership. We don't have to do it
Mm.
all on our own, especially as we're getting started. And so being able to bring not only the education, but the people in the room that could be your next partner that has the same vision, it was great. On top of that, it was a great space for our sponsors and strategic partners to come and share their businesses and hopefully network with our agents that they serve as well.
Outstanding. So for those people that are listening that may not know what a strategic partner is, tell me a little bit about that and how could someone become one of your strategic partners?
Yes, great question. So our strategic partners, they are businesses that we do business with. So we
Mhm.
have lenders, escrow, title companies, termite, home inspectors, Legacy Workspace was there, which is a co-working space. We have interior designers. So the people that we do business with in our community, they are our strategic partners because we
Wow.
refer business to who we know, love, and trust. And so
Exactly.
they're able to come and support our events. And again, we do this as volunteer. We don't make
Yeah.
money doing this. And so our events cost money. And so it's our strategic partners that help partner with us to put on these events for our members in our community. So their support is invaluable.
Oh my goodness, that is amazing. I love the video that you sent me the other day because that room was filled with
Yeah.
tables all around the room. And that is so important when you can come and it's almost like a one-stop shopping where you can get everything. And that provides the value as a realtor that you have the support of those vendors
Mhm.
and you can help your buyers and your sellers if they need this company or that company or this company. And because it's someone that you worked with, again, you know, like, and trust, and you know that they're going to support and take excellent care of your clients. So that is outstanding. That's
Yeah.
outstanding.
Thank you. Thank you.
Perfect. So now that leads to our next question. Our next question talks about member engagement and growth. So the question is, what strategies do you have in mind to increase member engagement and grow your membership base? And how do you plan to support and empower those new members to become active and valuable contributors in your community?
Oh, it's such a great full question.
You can break it up in bite size.
At the end of the day, if someone's going to give their time, we want it to be worth it. And so
Yeah,
that's where the planning comes in. We're already looking at our full schedule for next year, what events are going to bring value to our members,
outstanding.
and the frequency. Ideally, we want to have events every month, something where they
Outstanding.
can expect that they are going to come and grow in some kind of way or network in some kind of way. And feel real estate, it can be lonely, right? Because you work for yourself, and a
Right.
lot of people don't have a brick and mortar. Maybe they're kind of on their own, and so we have the ability to create a network where they feel supported, and they feel they get their education. There are opportunities to grow in leadership, so we want to pull them in and make them a part of what we're doing, because I just feel that everyone wants to be in a position where they give back, because we're in
Mhm.
the people business. And so I think once people come in and they see what we're doing and how easy it is to work with us, because they'll like us and know that we're
Yes.
doing a good thing, that they'll want to be a part of it. Even at our event, a couple of days ago, a lot of the feedback was, I want to be a part of this. Oh, I want to do this. I'm going to join. Tell me more. And so we just want people to know that they are valued and needed, not just that we want their membership, but we want their presence.
Yes.
And we want to tap into what skills do they have, because we don't have it all. We
Yes.
come together and we make it all. And so we can tap into, like, okay, what are you good at? And we can plug you in over here so that now you can give value in a place where we were not. Then that is amazing.
Oh my God, I love that. I love that. And you hit the nail on the head when you said a lot of brokers and agents are independent, that brick and mortar independent companies. They're not a part of franchises. They may not have that extension of, I can reach out and call this company who's a franchise in this city or that. You may be the only one. For example, I am the M&M Team Realty. There's myself and my 10 agents. And if it were not for the Women Council and the members that we have networks across the nation and internationally, I would be like,
Yeah.
now what do I do? How do I do that? How do I figure it out? And that is such an amazing thing, because as you develop and bring in your new members, they come with their expertise. And
Yeah.
like, just like you said, we can pull on that and it makes them feel good. You ask me a question, I feel a part of it. I'm participating in your event. I'm teaching, I'm training, I'm helping, I'm doing a one-on-one. So I love that concept. I love that. You're amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. I think about Louisa, our current president, and how
Mm-hmm.
we say that you get tapped on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And Louisa knows this, but when Louisa tapped me on the shoulder, I was in such a place where I didn't even know what value I could offer to anyone,
Mm-hmm.
because I was just trying to make it. But what she did was she inspired me and brought something out that I didn't even really know was there. And so I'm like, just having that own personal experience of what now I'm looking to do the same for others. Like, had she not done that, I don't even know. But and so I really I believe that because I've seen it in my own life. And I can't wait to keep doing that for others. So
Oh my God, I love it. I love it. We are a family and we're lifting each other up, both men and women. And that is so important, especially when you have an organization that is predominantly women. We get along. In some places and sometimes you don't see that happening. But here, all of our women, all of our men, everyone gets along. It doesn't matter who you are, what position you hold, wherever you are. It's come on, let's do this. Come sit with me. Hi, I see you over there. Come join me. So that is amazing that you're going to continue that tradition. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And Louisa is a precious angel.
oh,
I just love her. Just love
I'm like, Lisa, how
her.
am I gonna fill these shoes? What am I gonna do?
Well, we're going to be right here, even though we are past presidents, we still remain. We still stay around. We support because you, the young people, you are our future. And so we love, love, love anything you need, any support, we're right there.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
then that leads to our third question. And our third question says, this is about challenges. It says, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing our network and even the real estate industry today? And how do you plan to address them?
That's another great question. The first thing that comes to mind is fear. Like I just sense that there's a lot of fear in our industry.
Yeah.
Ever since I started in the industry, I started part-time, but I went full-time January, and then 2 months later we went into COVID and it shut down. I'm like,
Wow.
wait a minute, Lord, this is not what we talked about. This is not what
Wow.
we prayed
How
about.
did you navigate that?
I stayed connected. God just worked it out, and I found a way to stay connected. And I think when it's it's that idea of you burn the ships or sink the boats. It was all I had, and so I just stayed connected. But fast forward, I just feel like every year there's been something. There was COVID, then there's these interest rates, and then there's the shortage of housing. So there's always something. And so I think that there's a fear with agents and not wanting to maybe invest, spend the money to invest in growth in some areas. But I just believe that it's necessary. I've always had a real estate coach, and that was another thing, always having a coach. So even when I didn't feel like when it felt challenging, I always had someone in my corner to keep me on my
Outstanding.
goals and on point and to see the bigger picture. And I think being a part of a network where you have people who are in that mindset, it's like, no, this is just
Outstanding.
the market. This is not a challenging market. This is just the market. And what do we need to do to navigate through this particular market right now? And that's where our trainings
Outstanding.
come from. That's what our events are based around. What do we need to do to be successful today?
Mhm.
And so that's the goal, is to continue bringing value to where that fear is lessened and people feel connected because they're focused on what do I need to do today, and they're around
Exactly.
people who are optimistic about the future.
That
uh,
part right there. That's so
yeah.
important, that because if we're listening to everyone, especially with all of our NAR changes and the settlements and everything that's going on in this process, if we rely solely on the doom and the gloom, then that's going to pull us down. We have to look at this. Yes, there are some changes. And
Mhm.
yes, it is a different way of doing our business, but it is not impossible.
Right.
It is not impossible. People are going to buy and people are going to sell every single day. And it is our job to show them, this is how I'm going to work with you.
Mhm.
This is how I'm going to help you. And this is how we're going to work together as a team.
Yeah.
We are a team and we're going to help everyone that we can. That is so true. And I love the fact that you said that you have a coach. What
Mhm.
coaching company are you with? And tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I've been with Workman Success Coaching I think 4 years now. I'm also a coach with Workman Success Systems. I just got certified. Yeah,
Outstanding.
thank you. I just got certified last month or the month before. This year is going by so fast. So I've been coached by them. I'm now a certified coach, and I thank God for my coach. But I really, going back to your previous question, is what has kept me, not stuck in fear. It's been having a system and a coach on my side to just keep looking forward and moving the needle. So,
That is so outstanding and so inspiring because I also retired in 2017. And when I retired was a couple of years before COVID. I'm a nurse and I worked at the VA. I was a nurse manager. And when that happened, I too had the same thing. I'm like, okay, Lord, now what's going on? Is it going to be all right? Is it going to be okay? Do I need to go back to work? Because they're at that time, Theresa, you want to come back to work and you see all the signs. We need nurses here and there. And I did exactly like, no, God is going to provide and it's going to be okay. And it literally became the best thing that I could have done.
yes.
God has been right there just every step of the way. And Women's Council has been a big part of that, just meeting all you guys and just stepping into that arena and that atmosphere of you can do it. I'm here to support you. We're going to lift, we're going to grow. And I started with a coach too. My coach is with Tom Ferry, and
Mhm.
my coach is Jimmy Lapeter. He's just been the best coach in the world. So
Yeah.
I admire you as a coach because you inspire us. And when you're able to talk to us from a place of, I am a current practicing broker, I
Mhm.
am in your shoes.
Mhm.
Not only am I telling you what to do, but I'm doing it too.
Absolutely.
So, oh my, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. You're going to just be
Thank
amazing
you.
as the new president. And I
Thank
love your values. I love everything that you're bringing to the table. So if someone is looking to join Women's
you.
Council in the Foothills West, what do they have to do? How do they do it?
You can contact me, 310-850-6412. You can follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, connect with us there, send us a DM. And yeah, go to the website and select Foothills West, Women's Council, WCR.org,
Mhm.
search for Foothills West. But really just connect. I would love for you to reach out to me directly so that I can share more and answer any specific questions and invite you to our next event so that you can get a feel for it before joining.
Yes. And now for all of these buyers and sellers and agents that's going to see your video, they want to connect with you. They want to work with you. They want you to be their broker. What do they need to do?
Again, call me 310
That's
850
right.
6412, or reach out to me on, excuse me, on Instagram, Latoria, Latoria _ Williams. And then on Facebook, it's Latoria V. Williams. But yeah, but just reach out to me. I'm happy to give you a tour of our office, schedule time to meet with you in person or do a Zoom, because, we make it work.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, you have heard it right here. She is amazing. She is inspiring. She is awesome. She is a coach. And if they are looking to be coached by you, can they do that too?
Yeah, so I coach through Workman Success Systems. So it'd be through our Workman Success Systems coaching program, and I'm so happy to connect them through our program. Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So stay tuned, everyone. You are in for a treat. I am going to put all of her contact information in the description below. Reach out, check her out, follow her on Instagram, and see all the amazing things that she's doing right now and the vision that she set for her network and her team for the 2025 year. And with that being said, we will talk to you later.